Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless.
Left the snap from the petrol. Mr. Trap Rap No Biz up from the mud to the tub. And I'm rocking out with Queen Silvy and Tim. You know.
Welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. Welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. Tune in at 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim, get smooth with Tim. They have you running like you popped the pill. Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award-winning show, got the #1 spot, look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show, 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 it's the Queen Silvy Show.
Hi, this is Joe Nass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, it is Smooth Tim, and thank you for dropping in with us on another terrific Tuesday. In fact, another Halloween Tuesday on the Queen Silvy Show. It is now my absolute pleasure to bring to you the most beautiful woman in the world, and she's not in costume either. She does this every day, folks. The Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
He knows.
Trying to score points.
Yeah, right. I'm like, okay, 2 points. But he's correct. No mundo. Hey. Woo. Welcome to the multiple award winning The Queen Silvy Show on this terrific Tuesday on this Halloween day. There, I got it out of my system. I had to get that spooky dookie out of my system. We are honored that you are here on this terrific Tuesday. You do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come in and get some of this super greatness. Because, Smooth, what are we doing today? And what do you have for announcements?
We are celebrating Halloween, and we're going to inform people on a lot of little Halloween thingies. How about some Halloween thingies?
Yeah, that'll work. That'll do
Our
it.
lineup is a lot of Halloweeny thingies.
Yeah.
And anyhow, announcements. Our announcements has been typical for the past year or so. Our hearts are going out to the world. There's all kinds of stuff going on in every part of the world, from sea to shining sea. And we just hope and pray, that you exercise what the Queen likes to say.
Faith over fear. That's right.
Because we will persevere through all this. It seems to be a cycle that happens every once in a while. The world goes to chaos, but we recover. That's what we do, though.
That's what we do. Yeah.
Anyhow, analytics from our last week's show, Queen. Thank you for tuning in. You in Australia, France, Ireland, Africa, Poland, Germany, Mexico, Canada, the UK, and the US of A. Thank you, folks. Appreciate you.
Thank you indeed. In fact, hey, if you're watching this live, I want you to know Smooth and myself, we love and appreciate you. And if you're watching this later on our archive,
One of those two. Our love is everlasting.
everlasting. We love and appreciate you also. I know some is wondering how spooky, how scary, how much Halloween are we going to do? But stick around, you'll find out it's very mild. We are very respectful for those who don't celebrate Halloween and those who do. It's very kid friendly. But before we go any further with all of that, what I'd like to do at this moment is I'd like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can do. Feel me? Be positive, and most importantly, stay happy, and don't let the negativity of the world get you down. I mean, make up your mind to be happy today, no matter what. Don't let no situation take that away from you. I mean, it doesn't matter what others are doing. It matters what you are doing. So let's make today a happy day, shall we? That's right. Hey, give it a try. Those are some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. We're going to keep things going. Yes, thank you, audience. Oh, that audience is always fully charged. Yes, they are. Bleep, 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 bleep. But let's give some shout outs to my deserving kings and queens all over the world, like you, Kinsley Patino, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Follette Clark, and Kenneth Rawls.
Shout out to you.
The Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Patino, Joan Mercer.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, Camille, and Dejour.
Shout out to you.
To my grandsons, Omari, Jonathan Jr., Tyron, including my great-grandson, DJ. Hey.
Shout out to you.
You like my voice? Me too. To Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Alana, Brianna, and Precious.
Shout out to you.
LP and Cynthia, Kelly and Ryan, and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy, and the All-American Girls. Hey.
Shout out to you.
I think I need to clear my throat. Hold on one moment. Oh, you ought to try it. It is so much better now. Continuing on, if I will. Shout out to you, Patricia Wilhelm, Pamela McGiffin, C. Shorty Franklin, Renita Easley, Gold, Rosa, Donna Ferry, and Pam Bailey.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in Africa, Amy Kanema, Webster Rito, Hostile Flow, Hero Boy, and Princess Ariel Lua.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross.
Shout out to you.
To you.
Shout out to you.
Robin Taylor, DJ Team Broke 100, and Lorenzo Gabaniza. Hey.
Shout out to you.
James and Audrey, Edith Fairhook, Queen D. Brown, Sandra and Ben Johnson, Melody Gore Dobbs.
Shout out to you.
To Miguel Montalban, Brian Pearson, Brenda, Ramirez, and my good friend Joe Mass.
Shout out to you.
That's right. Hey, that's right. Hey, if you would love to be shouted out, if you have someone you would love for us to represent and shout out, we will gladly do that 3 days a week, every Tuesday, with the multiple award winning The Queen Silvy Show every Wednesday, with Tim's Tidbits special co-host Larry E. out of Dallas, Texas, and every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. As we bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Hey, check out this resource. And when we get back, let's get the spooky dookie going on the Queen Silvy Show. That's all I can do. I do that when I do stories, but hey, it is what it is. Did I scare you?
It is what it is.
Nothing can scare me. I have faith over fear, and you should too. You know, we're going to get into a little bit of this, a little bit of that, giving us a few facts about Halloween, sharing some fun videos of Halloween. We're not going to spill it all right now. You're going to just coast along with us. So do be kind and spread the word for someone else to come in and get some of this spookiness. It's chilly here up north. I don't know what it is in your neck of the woods, but for the little kiddies and the adults going out tonight for trick or treat, bundle up. Right?
For the kids
I'm
going
like,
out
what?
tonight.
So whatever you do, bundle up for this.
They'll be in their goulashes and snowsuit, but still give them some candy.
Right.
They're all dressed up like snowmen.
Hey, if they can put on clothes and tough that coldness to get them kids some candy here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, double them up. If they come out dressed like Wonder Woman and that, oh, yeah.
It better be Wonder Woman in a fur coat. What? Come on now. But you know, Halloween was originally named All Hallows Eve. Did you know that? So now you know. In fact, Halloween dates back well over 2,000 years. Smooth, what do you have to say, share about that?
Absolutely, it does. And I got a little video for us. Actually, you're correct. It's kind of a derivative off of something that the church started. Peculiarly enough. And so check out the video.
Starting out with that knowledge, yeah.
Queen and I will be right back.
From communion with the dead to pumpkins and pranks, Halloween is a patchwork holiday stitched together with cultural, religious, and occult traditions that span centuries. It all began with the Celts, a people whose culture had spread across Europe more than 2,000 years ago. October 31st was the day they celebrated the end of the harvest season in a festival called Samhain. That night also marked the Celtic New Year and was considered a time between years, a magical time when the ghost of the dead walked the earth.
It was the time when the veil between death and life was supposed to be at its thinnest.
On Samhain, the villagers gathered and lit huge bonfires to drive the dead back to the spirit world and keep them away from the living. But as the Catholic Church's influence grew in Europe, it frowned on the pagan rituals like Samhain. In the 7th century, the Vatican began to merge it with a church-sanctioned holiday. So November 1st was designated All Saints' Day to honor martyrs and the deceased faithful.
Both of these holidays had to do with the afterlife and about survival after death. It was a calculated move on the part of the church to bring more people into the fold.
All Saints' Day was known then as Hallowmas. Hallow means holy or saintly, so the translation is roughly Mass of the Saints. The night before, October 31st, was All Hallows' Eve, which gradually morphed into Halloween. The holiday came to America with the wave of Irish immigrants during the potato famine of the 1840s. They brought several of their holiday customs with them, including bobbing for apples and playing tricks on neighbors, like removing gates from the front of houses. The young pranksters wore masks so they wouldn't be recognized. But over the years, the tradition of harmless tricks grew into outright vandalism.
Back in the 1930s, it really became a dangerous holiday. I mean, there was such hooliganism and vandalism. Trick-or-treating was originally a extortion deal. Give us candy or we'll trash your house.
Storekeepers and neighbors began giving treats or bribes to stop the tricks, and children were encouraged to travel door to door for treats as an alternative to troublemaking. By the late 30s, trick or treat became the holiday greeting.
You don't know why I'm laughing, because I'm laughing. That's great history. How the name has transitioned to where we are right now today. Who knows? It may change even down the line. You don't know. I don't know. But all I saw, no pun intended, was little white kids demanding candy, threatening, taking fences, and doing all this bad stuff. Stop it.
Sounds like our government, doesn't it?
Right.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Give us your taxes.
That's
or else.
terrible. But we want to just have fun on this Halloween day and just give a little bit of history, some fun, including we even have some stand-up comedy on this Halloween for you?
That was almost the thing with the church. With that whole thing kind of went astray with them, though. You know what? So they went from All Saints Day to Hallow Eve, and now I don't know one person that goes to church on Halloween.
I don't mean this, but if you let Trump be in the office down the line, even Halloween, the name is going to be changed to freaking Purge.
Something like that.
I had to say it. I can't stand it. But anyway, continuing on this terrific Tuesday, the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show, celebrating, honoring, representing a little bit of Halloween. We're going to keep things going because we do have a lot to share with you, especially coming up later on. And this part is really serious, so stick around for it. A lot of opinions have been sent in from all over the world, including Australia and United Kingdom, on what you like or dislike about Halloween. That is a very interesting question. Queen Silvy Show put that out there worldwide, and we have responses that we most definitely is going to share with you. I'm going to share a little fact with you, though, because, some people love candy corn. Do you like candy corn?
Yeah, I can do without it.
All that sugar, candy corn. It was originally called chicken feed. Did you know that? Hey, I'm just giving you a little something. But something else that I know is Skittles. Everybody knows what the candy Skittles is. That's actually the top Halloween candy. And I thought it was going to be something like Reese's, Snickers, something like that. What about you?
Skittles.
Yeah. Did you know the Skittles was number one over all the chocolate?
I think it's because of the red dye number 5 in it. It's an easy way for you to kill your child without you even realizing it. Look it up.
But a survey has found that 81% of parents, they actually admit to stealing some of their kids' Halloween candy. The percentage may be up more than that. I don't know where they get 81, because every parent know they done went in that bag and took some of that
Halloween
Halloween
when
candy.
you see your favorite in that bag?
I'm getting it. This is my house.
That thing's gone. Rent.
That's my house. That comes with the perks. We share it all. Halloween is fun. Kids love the whole magic of Halloween. They love the costumes. Traffic safety, by the way, is very essential for trick-or-treaters. Please remember that. You have kids so excited. Some of them drilling is going off on candy. They're not watching. So we're going to share just a couple.
They are just back and forth.
They are running everywhere. Some have
masks
masks on, but we're going to share just a couple of Halloween safety tips. First and foremost, please slow down and be alert, including the parents. Parents get all amazed, and then also, let's keep it real, they get excited. Their kids excited. Children are most likely, twice as most likely than any other holiday, to be hit by a car. And any other day of the year, Halloween is the one.
I would think statistically that could even be higher.
You're right. I'm going to just give you some numbers, and you'd be deciding, am I lying? No, I ain't lying. That's what they told me. But I still say that it's higher in some instances.
I would believe.
Now for the costumes, I think that it's better to face paint the face than to wear the mask. We always have those masks and things.
Block
but
the vision.
That blocks your vision, and that's how some children end up, not seeing that car coming down. And for you guys that's driving, you need to be careful anyways on Halloween night, because kids are out everywhere. So your speed limit should definitely be
reduced.
Very much so for that. Quit being in a dang rush. Okay, you get there. A responsible adult should also accompany every child. Don't just send your child out there by itself. Going out there and come back at 8. Send someone with that child. Do you agree?
Oh, 100%. With today's problem with trafficking in minors. And I mean, hey, what a perfect night to go out, try to harvest a few kids for a person that does that for a living.
And some streets, is lit up because the light is on and they're doing trick-or-treating, and then there's some when you go around there's not. So I think it's better to carry the glow sticks or some flashlights, or even the reflective tape or stickers that you can put on the kids' clothes.
Let me ask you this. Is there a statistic on missing children on Halloween?
I'm sure there is.
Just out of curiosity.
I'm sure there is. If you want me to just tell you that exact statistic, I can't be quite exact.
Next show, maybe we'll bring it up.
Right. Another thing that is important for Halloween and your children is to teach them not to go into strangers' homes or cars. Don't do it. Oh, here, you want this piece of candy? No. Teach them that. And I know that it's hard, but try to also teach your children to wait until they get home to check the candy so that you can check it for food allergies and other things like the bad things that the bad people try to do to ruin Halloween for the kids.
Even when we were kids, we had that issue. You had to check for like maybe a safety pin or a straight pin in your Snickers bar or something.
A razor, and
There's people out there that
sick
are
people, that do some sick ass things like that, trying to ruin just that part of Halloween for the children. But it is what it is. And I love the costumes. Who doesn't like a little kid, a little princess, and a little. I tell you what.
Wait a minute. I was sitting there thinking about back in the day. They used to want you to go as you was an adult. What candy you got from what house? Remember when they used to want you to take notes? Oh yeah, I'm like,
don't tell your age. I don't know that. I don't recall that.
See, nowadays you can just carry your camera around. You don't need to worry about it. Just record everything.
Yeah, it's a whole different time right now. It is for the costumes as well. So sit back, check out this little video of the cutest little kids and monsters.
Kids and monsters, like almost the same thing, isn't it?
They are adorable. Weren't they just the cutest little critters and monsters? And
it's adorable.
They were so adorable. Little Chucky was cute too. They're just so cute to make you want to say, "Here, take all the candy, go on, turn my light off and go to bed. I ain't giving out nothing." But it is what it is on this terrific Tuesday. The multiple award winning The Queen Silvy Show, celebrating, honoring, representing a little bit of Halloween. I was wondering, how old is too old to go trick or treating?
13.
Were you 13 when you stopped?
About 13, 14, yeah.
No, I was 13 and then I stopped maybe, but then I started back when I had kids because, you got to go with your children when they're going trick-or-treating so that they can bring us all some candy, right?
That's right.
But you know what? There's a city in Canada that bans teens over 16 from going trick-or-treating. Do you know?
What do they do to them?
If you get caught, $200 fine. They're not playing.
Ouch.
They're not playing. In fact, 3% of parents, they think 13 or 14 is also old enough to go trick-or-treating. That's probably why some adults have these adult parties, old greedy butts. They just figured out a way so that they can get candy and not be called too old to go knocking on your door.
Right. Yeah.
But, stay tuned because, as I said, we have a comedy clip representing Halloween, but we have an important part where people from all over the world were kind enough to be honest and share their opinion on what they like or dislike for Halloween. Mm-hmm. So let's get into our pets because 20% of people, they plan to put costumes on their pets. Now we have Missy Boxer. She will not. She don't play that. We don't even try and force that. She
never has liked anything like that.
She's not into
even in the winter. She didn't like the little coats that you can get on, put on. No.
She's a toughy girl right there. But let's check out some cute Halloween pets representing Halloween. Check it out.
cute pets. A lot of superheroes.
Yeah, if you want to put on clothes, costumes on your pet and your pet likes it, fine. If your pet doesn't like it, respect your pet and don't do that. I mean,
Kind of like making somebody eat something they don't want to eat.
yeah, but it's cute. It was cute. We're trying to show a little bit of this and a little bit of that just for you, representing Halloween on this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show. I'm not going trick or treat tonight. I'm going to watch a movie. I only like scary movies. You like? Oh, of course you like scary movies. You and me.
Oh yeah, I grew up on.
It don't have to be Halloween to watch a
Universal
horror
monsters,
movie. That's it. That's all you get out of me when it comes to Halloween. And I watch that any old day. It don't just have to be Halloween. But we do, now that we got the kids, now that we got the pets out the way, let's get into some adultness and start it out with a good Halloween short. What's the name of this one, Smooth?
I believe it's called Halloween. I think it has to do with a
happy Halloween.
It has something to do with, I believe, a girl and a jack-o'-lantern.
Check it out. Don't get scared.
Try not.
Don't be a chicken head.
No.
You're tall. Well, happy Halloween. Oh, I'm out of candy. I can just run out to the store and get some more if you want to come back. Okay. Okay.
Hello? Whoa, thanks. Whoa. Cool. Let's go count it.
Did you like that? Hey, it is what it is. I know, for starters, she should have had some candy. In that bowl, ready to give out candy. 68% of Americans plan to hand out candy. She should have been prepared. Are you handing out candy? You got yourself ready? Because if not, I don't know who can be throwing down kids' 20s and 10s like she was doing, but let me know if you are in your neck of the woods so I can tell somebody.
I was just trying to joke between there. I said, I hope we don't scare the sheet out of everybody.
Scare the sheet? Why, who was going to get it? Silly boy. You know, 73% of Americans plan to celebrate Halloween. Mm-hmm. I thought that number would be up higher, but there are a lot of people who may feel like myself and or Smooth about the real thing when it comes to Halloween, and we really don't get into it that much. But 32% of Americans, they are attending or they are the ones that's having a Halloween party. Are you going to a Halloween party tonight? Or some have their parties earlier before actual today, Halloween. Yeah, they probably had it over the weekend.
Yeah.
But do you know I've never been to a Halloween party? Have you been to a Halloween party?
When I was younger.
Nope. Never been to a Halloween party. I don't get into that either.
No. I said, the whole Halloween thing is just, when I was 12, 13, I grew up out of that.
Yep. 53% of Americans decorate their home for Halloween. Are you? You know, because you with me. No. I don't even turn my light on between, 5? What time do they
I thought that was Motel 6.
What time do they do trick or treat?
Wasn't it?
What?
They left the light on.
Left the light on.
I don't know. No, we don't.
No. And here, this year, today, 2023, is projected for Halloween spending $12.2 billion, and that's $4.1 billion of that goes towards costume spending. I mean, come on, guys.
That's a chunk of change.
Yeah, well, invest some of that money. I think there's some better things you can do with some of your money than spend. That's Halloween. We're not even talking Christmas or any other calendar holidays, because every day is my birthday. I thought you knew that. Cash apps. No, just kidding. But there's adults that take it serious. They spend serious money on their costumes, the partying.
Cash app the Queen Silvy Show.
Yeah, I was serious.
Anyhow.
Girl up. But check out these adults celebrating with their costumes for Halloween. They spending that money.
See how the adults dress up.
Yeah.
Honey.
Those were some interesting costumes. People really put in their money and their effort in becoming that character and representing that.
Some are really good with the theatrical makeup, and they look good.
Some of them do look good. I'll give you that. I can't do it, though. I mean, I'm Queen. I'm myself. I don't want to represent a monster, a killer, a villain, not even a tramp. Some of these girls wait for Halloween to represent, be they trampism out. They like, oh, girl, I can't wait. What you going as a tramp? What you going as tramp too? I'm like, girl, put some clothes on. Put some clothes on. Represent yourself, right? But this is the part of this Halloween special, if you will, that we want to share viewers who sent in their opinion, their comment, whether what they like or dislike about Halloween. Now, we're going to keep it real. This is an adult section, I guess you could say, not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. But Jewel Spencer Newton is her name, and she says, I love that it affords me the opportunity to seek costume outfits and participate in Halloween shenanigans. Whether it be costume party or Halloween movie marathon, Halloween festivities are awesome, but most importantly, the candy. You gotta love the candy. You relate?
Yeah, I can relate.
Pamela Anderson says, I'm
sitting there thinking about the movie marathon. Do they still do the, Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I'm sure they do.
They used to do Halloween. People could, and some audience participation thing.
I'm sure they do. Smooth is telling Eric, how old do you think he is? Girl, please, no.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
They're like, what's that? Look it up. Give me some on that one. Pamela Anderson says, I like the decorations and trick-or-treating. An anonymous, well, I respect that. You don't want your name in. We have a couple that is anonymous, says, I absolutely loathe Halloween for the bullying and vandalism and how thoroughly overrated and overblown it is. Now, see, that's seriously and that's honest, and I can relate to that.
I can understand that. Yeah. I never got robbed the kids of their candy, but I seen it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, little the teenagers come running around and grabbing the little kids' food, not food, their bag of candy. That's so mean.
Yeah, and and it can be a time to where, especially for kids who may not even be able to afford to dress up good, and these other kids are looking at you,
bullying them. I mean, it happens.
Even talking about your ass, the way you're dressed.
And the next year, that kid dress up with a knife, and things happen. Kids don't forget. And that bullyism is deep inside. I mean,
developing serial killers.
It's terrible.
Stop picking on people.
So hey, Peter Hawkins out of United Kingdom says, I hate trick or treating.
Hate?
Knocking on strangers' doors and begging for sweets. What do you think?
Hate? Well, then don't do it. If you hate it.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Carla Binsford says it inspires the creative mind, telling stories, creating arts and crafts, and just plain pretend stimulates the mind. Relate to that?
I can understand that.
And some people really get creative in their decorating and
take on a new character. It's kind of like acting. If you've done any acting, you assume a identity, which obviously isn't yours, unless it's a documentary about you. But yeah, and you're assuming another person's, personality and trying to project them to the audience as such.
Hey, get in the movies.
Same thing as RDM.
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing Nyah. Naya Montana says, I love Halloween. Hey, that's a good one.
I love Halloween.
David,
we have a love-hate relationship.
Well, people are entitled to their opinion. I mean, look at me. I don't hate Halloween, but I don't represent that.
I don't hate it.
I just have I'm different.
Hate's a strong word.
Yeah, I don't hate it. But David Stewart, who is a teacher from Australia, says here in Australia, a lot of people hate it because it's an American holiday that is being forced on us purely as a commercial holiday.
I disagree with that. Obviously, from the video that we watched earlier, it is not an American holiday. It happens to be something that the Europeans brought over to America that was started long before the immigration to America. So don't blame us.
Well, he's seen a change in his neck of the woods, and he's going to gear it this way.
We will not assume responsibility for that one.
Some people celebrate it all around the world, and there's other places where they don't. This is last one here, I think, is deep, and it's from an anonymous responder who said, I cannot speak for other people. I personally tend to dislike Halloween because it's filled with scary monsters and demonic face masks, which made me think this holiday is for Satan and the demons.
And there's a lot of people that's what they do. Celebrate Satan and demons on Halloween.
And that's why most Christians, all Christians hopefully, feel that same way. That I don't want to celebrate that and bring demons and I kind of understand that. Now that's kind of like how I am, though. I mean, this. I don't play that.
Though originally it was to celebrate the harvest, and it was a break in between the years.
Well, there's always someone to make some badness out of a good thing.
Went morphed into some other stuff altogether.
Well,
like that never happens.
It does, and you can always send to Queen Silvy or Smooth Tim your answer to anything that we say, anything we do or react as like what you like or dislike about Halloween. It doesn't have to be the official day like today to express that opinion. We'll gladly share it out there. I appreciate everyone who sent in.
I was going to say I had a conversation with my son and talking to him about the this question of the week. And he said, well, he goes, that's not much different than St. Nicholas.
Right.
I said, look.
Mm-hmm.
You got a
point
point
made.
You know, that they've completely distorted St. Nicholas, too. So, hey.
Everybody's entitled, right?
Look it up.
That's right. So let's get it on with another little video short. This one is called The After Party. Check it out.
Michael, I told you to stop calling.
Shut up and listen. Dude, you gotta fucking help me here. I'm freaking out. There's this girl, and she came with me to the office party. Anyway, we're up in David's office, and we took a couple of mollies, and she passed out. And now... Dude, she's not breathing. Okay? She's not fucking breathing! I think she's overdosing. What do I do?
You gave her bad drugs, Michael.
Fuck you! I did not. I took it, and I'm fine. You gotta help me here. Jason, I'm freaking out. How can you be so calm? I need your help, man. What do I do? She doesn't have a pulse. I think she's dead, man. I think she's fucking dead.
You called an ambulance?
Of course I called a fucking ambulance. It's Kelly.
Kelly Rubrick.
I know, man. Don't start on me about her again.
Okay, stop. Listen to me. It can't be her.
Why not?
Because Kelly Rubrick died 3 years ago at the company Halloween party. She overdosed.
What?
Michael?
Yeah?
She's dead. She overdosed. And so did you. A half hour after you made this call. Now let go, Michael. It's time to move on.
Very interesting, huh? You have a company party? Well, be
Hello,
careful.
911, I'm dead.
I took some shit and now I'm dead. Hey, help. No.
3 years ago.
Yeah, right. But, you know, I hope that you enjoyed this Halloween day of some
Find my pulse.
Halloween. You better be pulsing over there. Of some Halloween greatness that we tried to provide for you. As you noticed, there was no killing, no stabbing. We weren't going to do anything
He wasn't
like that at
he had
all.
a little potty mouth.
Well, you know, we're an adult. We're an adult show. But I hope you did enjoy the videos of the pets and the adults and the children all dressed up. Throwed in a little bit of Halloween knowledge for you. I'm sure there's some things that you didn't know, and now you do know. But whatever you do this evening on Halloween, please be careful, be kind, be respectful, be alert, and
Drive
watch out
slow,
for these
watch the
children.
kids.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Check the candy when they get home and take yours out before they notice it.
Right? We're going to go out with a Halloween comedy, stand-up comedy video, but before we do, Smoothie, how can we be followed?
Simply by Googling us, and you'll come up with all kinds of stuff. You should find the Queen Silvy and I, and just follow us on your favorite platform. Better yet, go to YouTube and search The Queen Silvy Show.
That's as scary as I can be.
Yeah, that's about it.
Until you cross the line.
Pretty
When you
much
cross that
maxed
one
out
line
right
on me,
there. It's just,
whole different story.
Okay.
But it is what it is. Go out and make the best and the most of your day, especially your evening if you're out and about. Supervise and watch those children. Please be safe. Have a great Halloween and enjoy this comedy Halloween clip just for you on the Queen Silvy Show.
Bye.
Most kids, what's their favorite holiday? Christmas, not when you're from a large family, because it might not be your turn to get a present that year. A large family, your favorite holiday is Halloween because it is incentive-based. If you hustle, you can stock up for the year. Halloween comes around, all you know is you're going to run for as long as you can, as hard as you can. A lot of kids try to tell you, oh, Halloween ends at 10 p.m. Wrong. Halloween ends when people quit answering the door. And most kids, they're just concerned about what they're going to be for Halloween. You ask a kid from a large family, what are you going to be? I'm going to be as fast as I can. You're going to wear a costume? A costume would slow me down. And you hate it when you get to that nice lady's house, that nice lady that just wants to talk Halloween night and she wants to have a conversation. And what are you supposed to be? I do not have time for this. Put the candy in the bag. You say trick or treat, that's how it works. I had one brother, he wouldn't even talk to people. Halloween night, they try to talk to him. He'd just look at him and go, I've seen grown men just back away, just throw candy at him, maybe he'll leave. One time this guy threw candy at us and it had bouillon cubes in it. A lot of kids were spitting them out. We liked it. We went back. You know what house you love Halloween night, though? You love the lazy guy's house. The lazy guy that does not want to answer the door. So his solution is to put a bowl full of candy on his front porch with the note, please take one. We not only dumped the bowl, we took the bowl. We took the note because you want to show other kids, you got to read this. This is funny. And we use pillowcases because they hold up. You get some candy in a pillowcase and then you see that kid with the paper bag. Whack! Oh, I would love to help you pick up your candy.